Imagine a place where temperatures drop below -80 degrees Celsius. Where the wind can knock a person off their feet. Where there is no permanent population, yet the ice cover is larger than Europe. This is Antarctica, the most mysterious continent on Earth. But the most astonishing thing isn't what lies on the surface. The real secrets are hidden beneath kilometers of ice. For over 100 years, scientists, explorers, and mystery lovers have been trying to answer one question: what does Antarctica really hide? Just a few centuries ago, people were convinced that a vast, unknown continent existed in the south of the Earth. It was called Terra Australis, the southern land. Navigators searched for it for centuries. In 1820, expeditions from several countries sighted the shores of Antarctica for the first time. A world unlike anything else on the planet opened before them. Vast glacier, endless snowy deserts, and a feeling of complete isolation from the rest of the world. It seemed as if humans had landed on another planet. At the beginning of the 20th century, a real race for the South Pole began. One of the main heroes of this era was the Norwegian explorer Roald Amundsen. His team was the first to reach the South Pole. But history also remembers another expedition. Briton Robert Scott reached the pole a few weeks later and discovered his rival's flag there. On the return journey, his team perished. They were just a few kilometers from a food depot. This tragedy became one of the most famous in the history of Earth exploration. Antarctica seemed to remind us, there was no room for error here. For a long time, scientists believed that beneath the thick ice there was an ordinary rocky surface. But modern research has revealed something unexpected. Hidden beneath the ice sheet are mountain ranges, deep canyons, rivers, and hundreds of lakes. Some of them have been isolated from the outside world for millions of years. The most famous is Lake Vostok. It lies under almost 4 kilometers of ice. Scientists speculate that microorganisms may exist there that evolved independently of other life on Earth. In essence, it is a truly lost world. Today, Antarctica appears lifeless. But millions of years ago, things were different. When the Earth's climate was much warmer, forests grew here. Dinosaurs roamed the territory of today's Antarctica. Scientists are finding plant and animal fossils proving that this continent was once green and vibrant. It's hard to believe that traces of ancient ecosystems are hidden beneath modern glacier. One of the most discussed mysteries concerns an ancient map by Turkish Admiral Piri Reis. Some researchers believe the 16th century map depicts the outlines of Antarctica, allegedly without any ice cover. Supporters of this theory argue that someone may have known about the continent long before its official discovery. However, most scientists believe this is a coincidence and a misinterpretation of the map. Nevertheless, the debate continues. With the development of satellite technology, the internet has become filled with theories. People are finding strange structures, dark holes in the ice, and unusual geometric shapes in photographs. Some are convinced that these are secret bases. Others talk about traces of unknown civilizations. But more often than not, the mysterious objects turn out to be ordinary natural formations. Nevertheless, each new photograph gives rise to dozens of new theories. This is why Antarctica remains the perfect place for legends. One of the most popular conspiracy theories revolves around Germany during World War II. According to legend, the Nazis established a secret base in Antarctica called Base 211. Supposedly, Advanced technologies were developed there and secret experiments were conducted. After the war, rumors surfaced that some German scientists may have hidden there. No convincing evidence of such a base's existence has ever been found. But the story is so captivating that it has continued to live on for decades. Antarctica is so harsh that scientists use it as a model for other worlds. Equipment for future missions to Mars is tested here. Isolation conditions help study how humans will cope during long-term space travel. In a sense, Antarctica has already become our training ground for conquering other planets. Despite modern technology, vast swaths of Antarctica remain poorly explored. Every year, scientists discover new subglacial lakes, unknown landforms, and traces of ancient climates. This continent holds clues about Earth's past, climate change, and, perhaps, the origins of life in extreme conditions. Antarctica isn't a world of aliens or a lost civilization from science fiction. But reality can be no less surprising. Millions of years of our planet's history are hidden beneath kilometers of ice. And the more we learn about Antarctica, the more new questions arise. Perhaps the most important discoveries lie ahead. For now, the icy continent continues to hold its secrets.